everyone, thanks for tuning in. If you are new here, my name is Lori. I make videos sharing my authentic motherhood journey here on YouTube. So I make some sit-down videos like this as well as some vlogs with my baby Kainoa that's now 1 year old. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button and consider turning on the notification if you want to get notified every time I post a video. And if you're already subscribed, then thank you for being on this journey with me. In today's video, I want to share some of my favorite baby products, things that I've been using this whole year. And I'm talking about more like baby care products. So I'm not talking about like just anything for baby, but specifically baby care products. I can make a whole separate video about just baby products in general, but for today I wanted to focus on those because I have a few, and I'll tell you how much I like it or not and what I've cycled through. And afterwards, I will leave a timestamp down below, but afterwards I want to talk about our bathing arrangement, our bathing arrangement. We have tried so many different things before kind of figuring out what we were doing now and kind of what we were doing when we were newborn, when Kainoa was a newborn. So I will show you all the different options that we've cycled through before and what worked best for us. So without further ado, let's hop right into the products. So I guess I'll start with the bath products. I put everything in this caddy. This is the caddy we used to use because we would kind of cycle between the sink and the tub upstairs. The kitchen sink and the tub upstairs. So that's what we used. That wasn't what was in it though. I just used it to carry all the items here today. But we used that little caddy. In terms of soap, the first thing that we tried was the Dr. Bronner's baby soap, and we used that for a few months. And then Kainoa kind of like a skin reaction. I wasn't sure if that was what was causing it, so I kind of cycled it out. Another thing we were using is this. This is the Bambo Nature Splish Splash Bath Oil. That helped him stay moisturized a lot, so we used that quite a bit, but I also stopped using it when he was having a skin reaction because I wasn't sure if that's what was causing it. We have used it since and it didn't cause any problems. Lastly, we did settle on this one as a baby wash. I don't know if this seems like overexposed, I don't know. So this is the Earth Mama Baby Simple Nonsense Baby Wash. So that's what we've been using. It's like foam, so it's nice. So we've been using that since then, and it works great. There's no scent to it. And after the bath, as well as every night, we also use a lotion. This is the lotion we've been using. We've tried a few and I just wasn't a fan. We tried like an Honest one, and we tried, I can't remember what else we tried, but we tried like a few and I just couldn't stand the scent of them. And this one has a light scent, but I actually like it. So it is the Attitude Baby Leaves Science Natural Body Cream Calendula Good Night Almond Milk Hypoallergenic. There's a long name. I will link everything down below. But this is the one we've been using. I actually repurchased it because we went through a whole tube of that, and it doesn't have any skin reaction, and it smells like, it's a very subtle smell, and it's very nice. So we use that every night before bed as well as after bath. Another thing I got, and we haven't really used it because he's scared of bubbles, is this. This is the Lolo Bain Moussant à l'huile d'olive. So it's olive oil bubble bath. This is a Quebec company, so that's why it's French. So we got that. It's like a baby bubble bath, I guess. But I haven't really used it. We used it once and he was really afraid of the bubbles, so we're holding off for that one. There's a couple other lotions we've used. So this is another lotion we've used. This is the Live Clean Baby Colloidal Oatmeal Eczema Cream. We only use that on like a little eczema spot he has behind his ears. So yeah, we haven't used much of this. And actually, the Live Clean Baby Lotion is another one we tried that I really dislike the smell of. But this one doesn't have a smell, so that one is fine for his ears. And so that's the one we've been using for that. And lastly, the other thing I've been using is this. This is All-Purpose Balm that I made for postpartum. I made it for my nipples and I've used it for my nipples a lot. I've remade this a couple times, but we also used it when he was having a lot of cradle calf. So he had a lot of seborrheic dermatitis on his scalp when he was a baby, and so we used that to moisturize it, and it helped a lot. I've also used it on my own seborrheic dermatitis a couple times. But yeah, this is basically, I'll link the DIY recipe down below, but it's basically just shea butter and coconut oil. So I guess moving on to like diaper changes. We use cloth diapers. We use La Petite Ourse cloth diapers during the day, and we use a liner to catch the poop. not really gonna go into that, but at night we do use disposable diapers, and we use the 7th generation one. I don't have one to show you, but I'll insert here. So that's the one we use at night, and we really like them. They're very absorbent, they keep him dry, they do everything we want them to. And he has never really had a real diaper rash. He's gotten like a little redness a couple times, and we treated it and it went away right away. So we haven't really struggled too much. So we don't use diaper cream on a daily basis. We really only use it when there's an issue. So the diaper creams we have are these two. So this one is not exactly a diaper cream, but is the Earth Mama Baby Calendula Baby Oil. And so we've used that on his butt like when it's dry and things like that. And then when there's like actual redness, we use this one. This is the Live Clean Baby Gentle and Moisture Diaper Ointment. I don't know if it's safe for cloth diapers, but we use very, very little, and we also use it not often at all. So that's what we've been using. And the last thing is something we started using recently, because we only bathe him once or twice a week, because otherwise his skin gets way too dry. And so sometimes like he just needs a little refresh down there, you know, because like his crotch is in like cloth diapers all day. So this is what we've been using. So once a day we'll pump some of that on a wipe and just wipe the whole area down to refresh it. This is the Bébé Hibou Liniment Oléo Calcaire. This is another Quebec French Canadian thing, but it's a moisturizing cleansing cream basically. And I don't think you need to use a wipe with it, but we just put on the wipe to like lather it on, and it works great. In terms of wipes, we've tried several different ones. We've tried the 7th generation ones, we've tried the water wipes, that's what we started with, the Honest ones, and the we tried the Bambo Nature one, and we tried the Hello Bello ones, I think. Those are most of the ones we've tried. And we keep going back to the water wipes because they are the highest water saturation. They're the wettest ones, so they're easier to clean big messes. But we kind of like most of them. The Honest ones were really expensive though, but they all worked fine. It's just the level of dryness. And the one thing about water wipe, even though they're pretty high saturated, is sometimes they're hard to pull out like one at a time. Sometimes you pull the whole pack out in one go, so that's not great. We keep cycling through different ones, I guess. Moving on, there's two things that we use for boogers. We use this especially when he was a baby. We tried the nose Frida and it did not work at all, but this is like just a little suction, and it actually separates and opens up. Yeah, it actually opens up so you can clean it. So we used that when he was smaller. It did kind of irritate him a little bit, honestly, but I like that over the nose Frida. We did get rid of our nose Frida because we never used it. And nowadays I mostly just use this. This is a Oogie Bear. And it's just like, you just put it in, you can scrape things out. It's also uncomfortable, and we can use it to clean the ears as well, but it works. And for nails, we use this little nail trimmer. I've tried like the Frida nail files, that did not work, but this is what worked best. So that's what we use now, although he's getting a little bit bigger, so I can start using a nail clipper, but I do use that still to file it a little bit so it's not too sharp. Teeth brushing, this is the only toothbrush we have now. I'm considering getting a different kind, but this is like a 360 brush, so that's kind of useful. It says Brilliant Toothbrush, just got it on Amazon. But yeah, it's nice because then like it's not only one angle, like it kind of brushes all over when you just like rotate it. And the training toothpaste we use is the Hello Natural Apple flavor, so we've been using that for teeth brushing. And we also have a little vitamin D drop, that's a vegan one. And I guess lastly, just for baby detergent, the whole first year we've been using the 7th generation baby detergent, but it's kind of hard to get my hands on, so I got a new one that I haven't tried yet, but it's the Attitude baby detergent, baby laundry detergent. So it's the same company as this, so I'm excited to try that out. And we also use the 7th generation ultra laundry detergent for cloth diapers. That's the one we use. And I guess last but not least, I don't know if I'm supposed to mention this because I don't know if it counts as medicine, and I didn't want to like include any medicine in this because that should just be your choice. So don't take this as like advice or anything, not a healthcare provider, but we have been using Camellia for teething. This is just like little teething drops, and it I think it helped a lot. So we've cycled through a couple boxes of those already. No, that kind of was 8 teeth. So yeah. Oh, and actually I totally forgot, there's one more thing. This is what it is. I actually never used it for Kainoa. I've used it for me a couple times, never for Kainoa, so I can't speak for it, but it's so cute. This is the BoogieBulb. It's another French Canadian thing, but it's basically a little magic bag, like a little I don't know what's inside, but some kind of rice, flax or something that you can put in the freezer for cold, or you can put in the microwave for hot, and it's like just like a little heat pack slash cold pack, and it's super cute. So I wanted to mention it, but I haven't actually used it with the baby, so I can't really speak for how well it works, but yeah. Alright, so this video is getting crazy long, so I will go very fast over like our bathing arrangement. I really don't know how to pronounce this. So we started out with the PUJ. The first time we came home, we got the little PUJ that you can fold, put in the kitchen sink, and it worked great for newborn because it only puts like a tiny little pool of water. It doesn't go over his umbilical cord. So that worked great for the first few weeks. And it's quite expensive, but we got it secondhand for like $5, so totally worth it. So we used that for the first few weeks. And actually, then I tried the Jolly Jumper Bathe Easy, and I hated it. Like, he would just lie down. I just did not like it. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like. But did not like that. So then we ended up settling on co-bathing. So I would just go in the tub with him and like kind of hold him so he could float. That worked great for us. When he was an infant. The one I wish I could have tried and I didn't is the Angel Care. So maybe we'll try that one secondhand sometimes with the next baby. But that's the only one I did not try. When he was bigger and when he was sitting, we tried an inflatable one from a friend. Did not work at all. Like, it was really weird and it looked like it was squeezing him and you couldn't wash him. So that just was not working. And I also bought Angel Care booster seat, so not the baby one, but like kind of like a seat one, and that also did not work at all. Like, there's no suction anything to put it on the bottom of the tub, and it would float up when it was in the water, so it was really not working, so we never used it. And then what we ended up doing is sitting him in the sink, in the kitchen sink downstairs, but then I was kind of afraid it would hit his head, so I ended up getting the Summer Infant Comfy Bath Sponge, and I would just use it like as a backrest for him so he couldn't hit his head on anything. And we did that for a few weeks. Like, we just bathed him in the sink, and that worked great. And now that he outgrew the sink, we just been back in the tub upstairs, and all we use is we can either put him in by himself, or when he's really not having it, then one of us will step in and sit with him in the tub, and that just works great for us. And one thing I do highly recommend if you're gonna use a tub is to get like an elbow and knee mat. Like, it's like a little cushion for your knees and for your elbows when you're like on the side of the tub. That is a game changer. So I think that wraps up this video. I know I've mentioned a ton of things, so everything will be listed down below, don't worry. Let me know what are some of your favorite products in the comments below, if you want to share with everybody. Or if you've tried any of those, let me know how you like them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!